we're going to be joined by Heather Guthrie, the head coach of the Lakeview Volleyball team. Coach, welcome back.
Hey, thanks. How are you?
Welcome back to volleyball. Here we go. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us again this year.
Oh, well, thanks for having me again. I really appreciate it.
Coach, when both Anthony and I were talking on yesterday's show, we were mentioning how looking at this Lakeview team, it doesn't look like you guys are losing a whole lot of talent. Obviously, Carly Hahn is going to be felt a little bit in that senior leadership, but there's a lot of girls that are looking like they could step into that spot. Shout out some of the leaders and what this Lakeview team's going to look like in this 2022 campaign.
Well, you're right. We definitely are going to miss Carly Hahn. She's a great leader. She was so positive. We definitely are going to miss her. But, I have my entire roster coming back. Maggie Pavlansky, my setter, the last 4 years is coming back. So I'm really excited for that. Tara Lytle's coming back. Reagan Price, Mallory Mylock, Brooke Schneider, Maddie Bayes, Emma Schmader. And I have a huge bench again this year. So a lot of the girls that saw some playing time last year are going to be coming back to get some playing time as well. So let's see, who else do I have? Oh my gosh, I have Molly Stewart. I have Addison Allen, Haley Capian, Candy Bartlett, Mara Schmader. So all those girls are coming back. So I'm getting very excited for season to start here.
All right, with all those familiar faces for Lakeview fans last year, are there any names that are kind of sneaking into the fold that Lakeview fans should kind of keep an eye out for this season?
Oh, that's tough. I think all my girls are performing so well right now. I don't know if there's just one I can honestly pick. They all play so well together. I'm very lucky that team camaraderie and team chemistry is so high right now. And all of our girls know their role. They're stepping into their role. So I don't know if I can really pick just one, to be honest.
Can we expect different starting looks from this Lakeview team depending on what the opponent they're facing is this year?
Yes and no. I'm not going to give away all my secrets.
Right.
But yes, I'm very fortunate that I can have 3 or 4 different lineups on any given night. This year we're looking at running a 3-person middle. So we're going to be throwing some people in different positions. Again, my bench is so full of talent that I can put any of those girls in any position I know will be okay.
This is a team that for the first year gets to play a little bit of the chaser role in the NE8. They're not coming back as champions this year.
Yeah.
How have they kind of handled that this summer? How have they kind of gotten even more hungry to come back? Everyone in the volleyball community is talking about Lakeview versus Girard and what that matchup's going to be. How have you seen them kind of handle the mentality of not being the top dog coming into this season?
Honestly, I think they were just disappointed. I mean, I was disappointed that we didn't come out on top this year, but Girard's a great program. They're full of talent. All the girls play together in club season. So it's like they're playing against not only, their opponent, but their friends, girls they've played club with since they were in like 7th grade. So it's always a battle with them. I think this year we definitely are a lot hungrier than what I think maybe we were last year. I think last year we kind of just thought, we only lost like 2 people. We'll be good. We'll be fine. So this year we definitely buckled down in the off season, really focus on our strength training, our jump training. That way we're setting up big blocks against the big arms that are at Girard. We're definitely looking forward to playing Girard, but again, Phil runs a great program. So we're excited. It's going to be competitive. It's healthy competition, and we're really excited for it.
We took a look at your schedule too. Obviously, there's some fun non-conference games. I'll let you shout out the ones you're particularly excited for. But looking at the league too, it looks like the league as a whole is improving all the way around. How excited are you for the competitiveness of the NE8 this season?
We're very excited. The last couple of years, like I said, last year too, our conference is getting more competitive, and that's great. And that goes to like all these girls playing in club and playing all year round, which brings a lot more competition to our area, which is great. My out of conference games, we're really excited to play all of them, to be honest. I talked to my AD and I told Rhonda Julio, I said, I want a tough out of conference season. I want really tough competitors. I want to travel outside the area. So I don't know. I'm looking forward to playing all of them this year. So
he answered the call because you kick off the season with Canfield on the road on August 20th at Canfield. I mean, that's a great way to kick off the season. And then, you got Fitch, you got Canfield again. And did that game get moved? Is that why it's on there twice?
No, we're playing Cardinal Mooney on the 20th.
Okay. See, I got the logos got me.
Yeah.
Cardinal Mooney, but you still got Canfield on the schedule, I
Mhm.
see, and you still got Berkshire, 4-team match in Berkshire.
Yes.
And then you got Kirtland on this schedule as well.
Mhm.
I mean, it's kicking up the schedule a little bit to make you more prepared for this Division II tournament that I know you guys want to be so successful in going forward.
Yes. Well, actually, we got bumped down to Division III this year, so we're excited that we're going to be out of that. But Menor Lake Catholic came down with us, so
and look at Division III though, in the tournament that you guys are going to have to face. The schedule you guys have, it's gonna be tough. But these are girls, like you said, that have been there, done that. So, what are some things that you want the girls to kind of learn, and what are some things you're going to be working on in the regular season in preparation for a newly looking Division III tournament now?
Well, we know in our Division III playoffs that we're going into, there are some tough teams. Crestview's in there. It's like it's still just as tough as our D2 one. But my girls know that every game and every practice we're going to improve. And when we watch film to see what we're not necessarily doing wrong, but what we can improve on. Every team's going to make a mistake no matter what. That's how the other team scores points. So we just really look on like what we can control. So going into our playoffs, we really start to fine tune first ball contact. We start to fine tune our sets, our free ball plays. So those are the kind of things that we look forward to. And, we use a lot of the the second half of our season to prep for tournaments. My girls know that winning a game isn't just winning a game. It's also setting us up to have a good placement, a tournament draw. It's setting us up to be ranked in the state, to give us that great tournament placement and give us an opportunity where we can have home court advantage and we can be in the driver's seat instead of being the passenger seat and waiting to see what's going to happen.
Every year we have to talk about the summers in that gym and what it's like and how much it prepares you condition-wise, because that gym gets really hot really fast, and I'm sure summer conditioning and summer practices in that gym not exactly the most fun thing in the world.
No, it's definitely not. But I definitely think that it gives my girls grit. These girls know that if they can perform in our gym, we can perform in any gym, because our gym is the probably hottest ever. So yeah, but I mean, I think it just gives them strong work ethic, and it makes them realize like they have to be mentally tough, and they just have to outwork the physical aspect and then dig into their mental aspect.
How excited are you just to have that Lakeview community get back into a gym? Because I know they can get excited and they can get loud. How excited are you to get them back in, and just shout out that community as a whole and the support they've given you?
Oh my gosh, our community is wonderful. I am so excited to be able to have people back in the gym again. I'm really hoping that our student section ramps up this year. We have a great team, and we get a lot of community support. And I just hope that we can fill the stands a little more than what we have been the last couple of years. But I know protocol, whatever. But still, yeah, I'm really hoping that we get it. So when we played in our district semis, we had people come up from the school, community members, students, teachers. So that was really great, and the girls really loved that. And that shows like strong community equals strong sports programs equals strong academics. So
you guys are also strong on the social media side of things with your TikTok and your Instagram, always coming up with new stuff. Do you have any YSN exclusives of new things we can see on the TikTok this year that you're thinking of?
I don't know. That's Maddie Baez's job this year. She had it last year as well. So she knows that she has to be creative and come up with some new things. But I mean, that's just our world today. Like, that's what they love to do. So instead of using it or looking at it as a negative, let's look at it as a positive and make it fun for the girls.
It's been a running theme asking this on Running Point today, so I want to continue this question to you as well. In before your coaching career, what was some of the best advice that you've received, either from a past coach, parent, player, whatever have you, that really influenced and impacted you, that you carry with you as a today?
Ooh, that's tough. I've had so many coaches. Oh man. See, Anthony, this is why I asked you for the questions first, because I had to think about this. I guess the best advice I ever received was perform at how you would want a teammate to perform for you. So how you look at your teammate and you want them to perform, you should perform like that as well. Because if you're performing to your best ability, your teammate's going to follow you. So that's I got that from my college coach. So I think that's probably the best advice that I've received so far.
You have a great staff as well. I want to give you the chance to shout out the staff that's behind you. We know the head coach gets all the interviews, all the limelight, but you definitely have great people behind you making this program what it is.
Yes, absolutely. So this year, Nate Mylock is coming back. Lainey Lytle, who's now Lainey Ducey, she just got married. She is just going to come back when she can. She started her full-time career as a surgical nurse, so she works 312. So she'll be here in there sometimes. She knows she's always welcome. And then actually my 7th and 8th grade coaches have changed. I have Maggie Shackelford, which was Maggie Case. She played at Austintown Fitch, and then she actually went to Penn State on a full ride for volleyball and played there. So I'm very excited to have her join our staff this year.
Well, dang.
Yeah.
That's
secret weapon in there.
that's something to watch out for.
Yeah.
If you could pick one player in the recent past that is graduating or on your roster now that you think has the best chance to be a coach in the future, do you have a name that sticks out? I know that's putting you on the spot a little bit, but it just popped into my head.
Oh goodness. Okay. Actually, I can't just give one. Like I have
to
give
a couple. I don't care.
A couple. Okay. So definitely I think Annie Pavlansky will be a great coach someday. I know she plays basketball, but I think she has the ability to be a great coach for volleyball and basketball. Right now on my team, definitely Maggie Pavlansky. I definitely could see her being a coach in the future. And Mallory Mylock and Reagan Price, I think they would both be very good coaches in the future as well.
Coach, we want to thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to come on with us today and give us a little bit of a preview of this Lakeview team for the 2022 campaign. We wish you the best of luck this season, and we know we'll be talking to you again real soon.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys. And again, thank you for giving a platform for sports in the Valley, especially volleyball. It's amazing that we have this opportunity and that you're giving these girls amazing opportunities to be seen and just bringing positivity back to the sports in our area. So thank you.
Can't wait to see you out there, Coach.
All right. Thanks, guys.